Okay, so imagine they asked you an arithmetic sequence where you had algebra involved in it. So they told you this is an arithmetic sequence. They have to tell you it's an arithmetic sequence so that you know what to do. Otherwise, you wouldn't know what type of sequence it is. And they tell you that term 2 is 2x and term 5 is 3x. So what you do is we still do the same thing that we did before, where we check T2 minus T1, etc., and we check the difference between each number. So here, if we say 2x minus 3, and that's 11 minus 2x, then we could figure out, because we know that these differences, T2 minus T3 is equal to T2 minus T1. Okay, so they wouldn't actually give you T5. They don't need to give you T5. I want to make it a little bit trickier, actually. Okay, so this would be the basic one though. You would just say 2x minus 3 equals 11 minus 2x. Because the first and the second difference are going to be the same. And so you have 4x equals 14. Right. Three and a half. Yeah. X equals 3.5. And we know that 2 times 3.5 is equal to 7. So we see that it is the same as what we worked out earlier. But actually what a harder question they normally do is they won't write it out for you. They'll say T seven is equal to 2x minus 4. And they'll tell you that maybe T3 is equal to 3x minus 2. And they'll tell you that it's an arithmetic sequence. So what we do there is we just imagine, say we got T3, T4, T5, T6, and T7. And this was 3x minus 2. We don't know this, we don't know this, we don't know this. And this was 2x plus 4. Well, what we do know is that T4 minus T3 would give you a difference. And T5 minus T4 will give you a difference. T6 minus T5 gives you a difference. And T7 minus T6 gives you a difference. And because it's an arithmetic sequence, you're jumping up by that difference each time. So for instance, when it was 3, 7, 11, 15, you went up by 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. And then 2 times 4 is 2. So 3 plus 8 was 11. And 3 times 4, 3 times the difference. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 plus 12 is 15. So we basically know that from T3 to T5, there are 4 differences. So we know that 3x minus 2 plus 2x plus 4 is equal to 4 differences. Oh, they would have to tell you one more thing, wouldn't they? So what we would know is be 3x minus 2 plus 4d equals 2x plus 4. They would have to tell you what the difference is. So, or they would have to tell you what another term is. So here what you would do is you would simplify it to 3x minus 2x, which would be x. And then the numbers go to the other side. 4 minus 2 becomes 4 plus 2. X plus 4d equals 6. And what they could do is they could tell you the difference is, say, 3. And so all you would do is you would substitute in 3 here. And you'd say x plus. Actually, let's make the difference 4, like the one we've been using. So it would be x plus 4 times 4 equals 6. Make sure I've done this right. 3x minus 2. Oh, it's an impossible solution, actually. Let's just check. 4D. Yeah. Because it's going upwards. This would not work. It'd have to be a... Actually, let's try and let's see if it works. X equals 10. Negative 10, so it'll become 16 to the other side is negative 10. Let's just put that in there and see. So you'd have 3x, 3 times negative 10, so this would be negative 32. And this would be 2 times negative 10, which is negative 20, plus 4, that's negative 16. Okay, negative 32, negative 28, negative 24, negative 20, negative 16. So it works. Yeah, so even if you get an answer of negative 10, don't worry. It just means that the sequence is going up from a negative. And the reason for that is because 3x is actually technically bigger than 2x if x was a positive number. So it couldn't have worked with a positive difference. So that's why x had to be negative. So that would be a type of difficult question they might ask. Okay, so you just follow the steps. Stop the recording there.